Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we turn our eyes to the streets of Abidjan, where history feels like it's unfolding in real time. The atmosphere is electric, the crowds are unrelenting, and the voices are echoing with a clear and unwavering demand: fair elections. In what has quickly become one of the most charged political moments in recent Ivorian history, thousands of citizens have taken to the streets to make their message impossible to ignore. From the break of dawn, protesters poured into the city center, waving flags, holding banners, and chanting slogans that rang through the neighborhoods and out to the world. The heart of their protest lies in opposition to the controversial exclusion of key opposition figures, most notably former President Laurent Gbagbo and internationally renowned banker and political hopeful Tidjane Thiam, from the upcoming presidential race. To many, this decision is not just political maneuvering, it's a threat to the very foundation of democracy in Côte d'Ivoire. The march was anything but ordinary. Men, women, and young people came together in solidarity, united by the belief that every voice should matter and every candidate with the support of the people should have the right to run. The chants calling for transparency and justice were punctuated by the rhythmic beating of drums, the sound of vuvuzelas, and the occasional roar of the crowd as speakers rallied the masses from makeshift podiums along the route. This was more than a protest, it was a statement of identity, pride, and determination. What's striking about today's events is the sense of urgency. With the presidential election approaching fast, the protesters know the clock is ticking. Many fear that excluding popular contenders will tilt the playing field before the first ballot is even cast. To them, this isn't just about the names on the ballot, it's about the principle that no election can be truly free or fair if significant political voices are silenced before the race begins. Eyewitness accounts describe police in riot gear lining several streets, but the overall atmosphere remained largely peaceful, even if tense. Protest leaders urged participants to remain calm, disciplined, and united, emphasizing that the world was watching and that any escalation could play into the hands of those they accuse of undermining the democratic process. Still, the heavy security presence served as a reminder of just how high the stakes are in this political standoff. International observers are also taking note. Civil society organizations, human rights groups, and foreign diplomats have begun to weigh in, some subtly and others directly, urging the Ivorian government to reconsider its decision and ensure that the upcoming elections reflect the will of the people. Social media has become a powerful amplifier, with live streams, images, and posts flooding platforms under trending tags, sparking debates not just in Abidjan but across the globe. The symbolism of having Laurent Gbagbo, a former president who still commands strong grassroots support, and Tidjane Thiam, a respected technocrat with a vision for economic reform, both barred from participating, has not been lost on the public. For many Ivorians, it feels like an intentional narrowing of choice, an erosion of democratic competition at a time when the country needs unity and trust in its political institutions the most. As night falls over Abidjan, the protesters show no signs of retreating. Campfires and candles flicker in public squares where chants continue into the evening, and organizers are already planning follow-up actions in the days ahead. The message they're sending is crystal clear: democracy is not negotiable, and the people of Côte d'Ivoire will not be silent when their political rights are on the line. What happens next will depend on whether the government listens to the demands echoing from the streets or doubles down on its current path. Either way, today's events mark a turning point, a moment that could define not just the next election, but the future of democracy in the Ivory Coast. And make no mistake, the world will be watching every step of the way. If you found this update important, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share this video so more people can stay informed about what's happening in Abidjan right now.